Hello everyone, welcome to the 5-Minute Discovery channel. Welcome back to the latest video of Game Dear Lie. Today, we will explore a land considered the paradise of Europe, Scandinavia. If you have ever lived or set foot in these Nordic countries, please leave a comment below. In previous videos, we talked about the most livable, happiest and cleanest countries in the world. And did you notice anything in common between those rankings? That's right, the Nordic countries are always at the top of the list, with beautiful scenery including majestic mountains, clear blue lakes and sparkling cities. Scandinavia is truly an ideal place to live. So which countries are included in Scandinavia? What is so interesting and attractive about this region? Let's explore with Game Dear Lie the special things that make this place the most livable land in the world in today's video. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe and share to support us. Thank you very much. First, let's explore the definition of Scandinavia. Scandinavia is a fascinating sub-region of Northern Europe, consisting of 3 key countries, Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. Historically, Finland was part of Sweden, while Iceland was related to both Denmark and Norway. There is some debate about whether Finland and Iceland should be considered part of Scandinavia. However, given their geographical and cultural proximity, in this video, we will temporarily consider Finland to be part of Scandinavia. So, keep in mind that the region consists of 4 countries, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and Finland. Next, let's take a look at the geographical elements of Scandinavia, with a total area of about 862.510 square kilometers. The region is roughly the size of Pakistan, ranking 33rd in the world. Scandinavia is characterized by a diverse landscape, from the majestic fjords of Norway, the Scandinavian mountains that form a natural border between Norway and Sweden, to the low plains of Denmark and the beautiful archipelagos of Sweden and Norway. The majority of the region lies in the temperate continental zone, with cold winters and mild summers. However, the climate is not uniform across the Scandinavian mountains. The west, influenced by the warm North Atlantic current and temperate westerly winds, has a warmer and wetter climate, with ice-free seas in the summer. In contrast, the east, which includes Sweden and Finland, experiences cold winters. Let's learn about the population and social issues in the Scandinavian region. According to the latest figures from the United Nations in September 2022, the Scandinavian region has a total population of about 27 million people, which is equivalent to the population of Malaysia. However, this number is distributed over a large area of nearly 1 million square kilometer, resulting in an average population density of only about 31 people per square kilometer, a fairly low number. In terms of quality of life, the countries in this region are constantly among the happiest and most livable countries in the world. Scandinavia is not only famous for its high standard of living but also for its top social welfare. All citizens are guaranteed basic social security benefits and services, regardless of whether they have a high or low income, or are employed or not. What is special is that the level of equality here is very high. With a relatively fair income distribution, education is free, providing equal access to employment for all. The government also implements active labor market policies to ensure that everyone has a job, contributing to a prosperous society. All of this is the result of a strong economy, making Scandinavia not only a beautiful place but also a place where people can enjoy life to the fullest. Next, let's explore the Scandinavian economy. According to the International Monetary Fund, IMF, the combined GDP of the Scandinavian countries in 2021 was around $1.761 billion. Which is almost the same as the world's 10th largest economy, South Korea, with a GDP of $1.800 billion. However, with a population of just 27 million, the region's GDP per capita is impressive at around $64.847, almost equal to the United States, the world's 5th largest country with a GDP per capita of nearly $70. With a high GDP per capita, small population and a pleasant climate, it's no wonder Scandinavia is considered one of the most livable places in the world. Scandinavia is rich in natural resources. The oil and gas industry is thriving in the North Sea, while the forestry industry provides timber and paper exports, which also contribute significantly to the foreign exchange earnings of the countries on the peninsula. The planned exploitation of resources, combined with the planting and protection of forests, has helped the economy here develop sustainably. In addition, abundant and cheap hydroelectric power has created favorable conditions for the development of the industry. The marine economy also plays an important role, as the people here have long been famous for their maritime and fishing professions. although the agricultural sector is not well developed due to the harsh natural conditions with cold weather. The livestock sector is very developed. Livestock products such as butter, cheese, milk and meat not only serve domestic needs but are also exported, contributing to the prosperity of the region's agriculture. Now, let's learn about the interesting and unique features of each country in this region. Norway is located in the western and northernmost part of the Scandinavian peninsula, with a total area of 385.207 square kilometers. Slightly larger than Vietnam, however, the population here is only about 5.5 million people. Norway is not only famous for its majestic natural scenery but also the homeland of sporting talents such as the young striker who is currently famous at Manchester City, Erling Haaland, and the coach of Manchester United, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Economically, Norway is one of the most prosperous countries in Northern Europe and in the world. In 2021, Norway's GDP reached more than $445 billion. With a population of just over 5.5 million people, this gives each citizen an impressive GDP per capita of up to $82.244, ranked 4th in the world. Higher than the US with nearly $70. Norway's high standard of living is not only due to its economic development but also to generous social support programs. For example, couples who have their first child in Norway can take almost a year of paid leave to care for their child. Norway is also an attractive destination with beautiful plateaus and fjords, and the vibrancy of large cities. The capital, Oslo, the oldest in Scandinavia, is a place where modernity and history meet. Modern buildings blend with long-standing cultural values, demonstrated through many rich museums. In particular, Vigeland Park in Oslo is one of the places that attracts visitors all year round. It displays hundreds of unique sculptures, with nude figures made of bronze and granite, showing many different poses. The talent and sophistication of the sculptors have made a strong impression on visitors, making Norway a destination not to be missed. Discover Sweden, the largest country in Scandinavia, with an area of 449.964 square kilometers and a population of about 10.2 million. Sweden is not only notable for its size but also for its economic development. In 2021, its GDP reached more than $622 billion, ranking 24th in the world, with a GDP per capita of $58.639, ranking 11th globally. Thanks to a strong economy, good social welfare, and a prestigious education system, Sweden has long been a model for quality of life. With a clean environment and high life expectancy, people here truly enjoy the good things. Not only is Sweden economically developed, it is also a beautiful country with a long-standing culture. For many years, Sweden has always been on the list of the most attractive tourist destinations in the world. Visitors will experience the unique, diverse and colorful features of this country. One of the famous landmarks that cannot be missed is Uppsala Citadel. Recognized as a cultural heritage, Uppsala Citadel attracts a large number of tourists thanks to its ancient beauty and impressive architecture. The works of art here also leave a strong impression on visitors. In addition to Uppsala Citadel, visitors are also very interested in visiting the Royal Palace. Built in 2017, this is one of the most magnificent palaces, bearing the historical mark of Sweden. When exploring here, visitors not only learn about the history of the royal family but also have the opportunity to better understand the life of the Swedish royal family, immersing themselves in a regal and mysterious space. Sweden is definitely an interesting destination, where you can feel the harmony between historical culture and modern life.
Let's explore Finland, one of the most unique and peaceful countries in Europe. Finland has a current population of about 5,556,220 people, living on an area of 303.511 square kilometers, resulting in a population density of only about 18 people per square kilometer. Interestingly, 85.60% of the population lives in urban areas. In 2021, Finland's GDP reached $296.02 billion. With a GDP per capita of up to $53.523, ranking among the top 10 countries with the highest GDP per capita in the world. Moreover, Finland has topped the list of the happiest countries in the world for 5 consecutive years according to the United Nations. With a 4-season climate and beautiful natural scenery, Finland is known as the land of 1,000 lakes and the land of the midnight sun. About 75% of the country is covered by forests and lakes, creating a healthy living environment. Finnish people are very conscious about protecting nature. Just walk 5 minutes anywhere. You can find pristine forests, clear lakes or beautiful sandy beaches. While in many other places, finding a free internet access point can be a challenge. In Finland, free internet is available everywhere, from cities Libraries to train stations. The Finnish government prioritizes the development of high-speed internet networks, with coverage reaching almost 100%. So don't be surprised if you can watch a 4K video in the middle of the green forest. Residents here enjoy a free, comfortable life with an excellent education system and strongly promoted social welfare. That is the reason why this country has been ranked the happiest in the world for 5 consecutive years. And just now, we have learned about Scandinavia, one of the most livable places in the world. Do you want to live in such a place? Please share your feelings below the video. Thank you for watching. If you find the video useful, please subscribe and share, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the latest videos from Scandinavia. Now goodbye and see you in the next videos.